coin that you want to put it on your radar. Let's show you the chart. All right, guys. This is the Pi Network chart. Okay, it's a new coin. You had a run up in February, big run up, topped out at $3. That's a very nice top, nice psychological level, $3, boom, round. Then it came down all the way to 55 cents. 55 actually hit 40 cents. That's a huge crash, but it's nothing out of the ordinary for the regular crypto market. Now you have your first leg correction, and now maybe, Jomo, maybe Pi is ready to start a new run up. What do you think?
For sure, for sure. Look, like, subscribe to your channel, please show us some love and comment in the section below. What do you think about Pi Network, right? Now, CM, you and me, we're both traders, okay? So we're talking about Pi Network from a trader's perspective, okay? So as CM said, nothing out of the ordinary for an IP. I call it IPO, you can call it ICO, it doesn't matter. It's the inception of the coin. The coin was very hyped, okay? Very hyped coin, incepted right in 20th of February 2025. It went actually up, right, in the first week, okay? Now, this comes to show you that this coin actually have some merit to it, in at least in a buying scenario. We don't know, we're not going to talk about the tech, like about the fundamentals. We don't care. We care about whether this can have a big move due to the hype. Are they going to come? Are a lot of buyers going to come and buy this, right? So I would argue that because of the inception of the coin, this shows that there are buyers willing to buy Pi Network. Now, it went down, right? The market went down. So as a new coin, very naturally, it went down. You actually usually, right? Usually, most new coins go between, 70 to 90% down first. This went, kind of 86% down. Very natural, okay? Happens. This is crypto. But, okay, potentially, all right, and this is potentially because we can't give financial advice. This is from a trader's perspective, only for educational purposes, right? Potentially, all right, something like this that might have topped and actually might have bottomed, creating what is called the archetype of a financial cycle, a market cycle, does always something like this. Once it bottoms down, afterwards, the new bull market is the real bull market. So you can call this an inception phase or whatever, doesn't really matter. So what might be happening now, CM, maybe, all right, maybe, and you can see that a potential bottom happened over here. You had a wick down, expectation breaker, it actually closed up, all right? So it went down first, opened here, went down, then closed up, showing a lot of buying interest at this day, at this level. And since then, it's going up, creating inside days, right? Inside days are candles within the prior candle. This is squeezing, okay? CM, this is squeezing. Actually, it's piquing my interest, right? So my advice to people is to watch Pi Network solely from a perspective of trading it, right? It might be gearing up for a trade right now with the potential bullishness of the market, because whenever the market gives a little bit of bullish aspect to it, then these type of coins that are kind of neglected, right? People are not looking at them right now. They can explode, all right, for a trade, all right? And if it doesn't happen now, there is a good potential it happens in the future, because if you combine a new chart, okay, with a lot of buying interest to it, because a big community, by the way, this has 4.3 million followers on Twitter, showing you there's a lot of interest of it. Boom, you get an explosion of a potential trade. What do you think, CM?
Yeah, man, absolutely, man. This Pi is definitely another coin on my radar. I like the fact that it's a new coin, and it's already collapsed 80%. Again, we're not trading based on the discount. We're trading based on price action. It looks like it's put in the bottom. I'm monitoring it. It's on my chart list. I'm watching it. If it's going to allow me to enter, I'm going to share a trade in the community, in the private community. So make sure, if you want to come and trade with us, sir, join below, sir. You have the link. Use the coupon code and join us. You get trade alerts, market updates every day. Keep you level-headed, man. We do the work for you. We do the filter for you. We tell you which coins we're buying, when we're buying, how we're buying, where we take the profit. So make sure to subscribe to our trading service down below. But yeah, definitely put Pi Network on the radar.
For sure.
Definitely on my radar. I like also the fact that it's high rank. It's not like a shit coin. Like a meme coin with 20 million. And no volume. This coin is on major exchanges. high volume, big market cap, and this is even after the collapse of 80%, it's still very high market cap. So how much the market cap was above 10 billion, in the $3 mark. So that's pretty impressive for me, and it caught my attention.
Exactly. You know what? You said something interesting. The fact the fact that it is highly ranked puts it on the radar of a lot of people that either need liquidity in order to trade, they need volume, they can't trade shitcoin on dexes, okay? Institutions, family office traders and stuff like that, and as well retail traders that don't follow dexes because they feel it's too risky. They like the higher ranked coins, okay? So that is certainly a plus, all right, for this. But as CM said, look, are we hyped about PI network? Not as because it went down, but only because of potential price action. So combine the fact it's a new coin, combine the fact it does has have a lot of potential buyers, interest, because we saw it in the first week, a lot of volume, meaning a lot of people kind of trading it, and the fact that it's highly ranked. I mean, it's a good coin to put on your radar for potential swing trade or even a day trade, depends, your horizon. Definitely like it. And hey, as you said, if people want to know when we get into this coin, right, they should definitely check us out, check our trading service, because as you said, we do the heavy lifting. We find these opportunities, we tell them our precise entry points, where to put a stop loss for invalidation, where to, right, take profits, because people don't take profits. I don't know why. Take profits, build your wealth, accumulate, compound it. You have, the link in the description. Use the coupon code of 10% for the month of April. We will be waiting for you to make sure that we teach you how to trade just like us, find opportunities. CM, thank you very much for PI Network. Until next time, no edge,
No trade.
cheers, everybody.